Hey, it's your boy Bobby B. So I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is, who is Effie loyal to? You got to ask yourself, who is she really loyal to? We've all said that there's a life about Effie that we don't know anything about, but we would love to know about. We don't really know nothing about her. She is the most mysterious character in Power so far. So when it comes down to it, who is Effie loyal to? Well, I would say herself at the end of the day. One of the lines that you have to remember that she said when she was talking to Monet and Tariq, when she walked inside of the Tejada house, was that, hey, I'm not bothered about what you did setting me up. I just wish you would have let me know about it. And they pretty much responded, you was never in any danger. No one was going to risk you. She said, it's cool. I would have done the same thing to you. One of the coldest lines ever. I'm not sure if people are overlooking it or paying attention, but I'm definitely paying attention. And with her being in the situation that she's in right now, being arrested for Lauren's attempted murder, it's a bad situation. Because you're thinking to yourself, Effie will take them all down to get herself out, right? And they're thinking the same thing, because right now she's the Trojan horse piece. She can either be used as a Trojan horse against Tariq and everybody, or she can be used as a Trojan horse against them in their investigation. It's all about what happens here. Now, when it comes down to it, Effie, who is she loyal to? She's loyal to Tariq and Brayden. She's displayed some form of care to them. But the thing is that she's betrayed Tariq before and Brayden when she snitched on them at Cho. She said she did it because they were competition, but at the end of the day, she probably just took them out for whatever reason. She looked at them as though they was privileged, they already had money, and they would never get in trouble for going down, whereas someone like her would have gotten into trouble, and basically she's saying she's pretty much poor, and she's tired of the life. Now, when it comes down to it, it seems as though when her and Tariq was together, she was most devoted to Tariq, that she was most linked to Tariq, that Tariq was her everything. Even the chemistry between her and King is nowhere near the chemistry that she has with Tariq. And that's not knocking King. King is a pretty cool dude, man. We ain't about to knock him. I don't think he's met his Bonnie yet. I could be wrong, man. But it seems as though this is the difference between Effie and the other girls. Lauren is a good girl. Lauren wants a good girl life. Lauren does not want to accept Tariq the monster whatsoever. She wants Tariq the boy that she saw in college, who is extremely smart, intelligent, can read a book in a day, and come through with them studies. That's who she wants, right? Diana wants the Tariq that is just Tariq, right? She's willing to accept him as both the smart man and willing to accept him as the drug dealer, but at the end of the day, she doesn't really want nothing to do with the drug dealer life. She doesn't want anything to do with it whatsoever. So when it comes down to it, it's like she's a mixture of both of them, but at the end of the day, she doesn't want to be in that life anymore. Now, when it comes down to Effie, Effie does not care. Effie wants to accept Tariq the monster. She even told him he was a monster and that he needed to accept that and embrace it. And she's willing to take it all, meaning she's not promoting Tariq the bad guy. She actually wants him to be Tariq the guy that goes on with his life and does well, because she wants to be out of the game, much to a similar desire that Tariq's father, Ghost, wanted as well. But she's willing to accept Tariq the monster and willing to accept Tariq the good guy. And the person who's willing to accept you at your best and accept you at your worst is a person that truly loves you. She loves the man so much to the point that when the minute she got an excuse to take Lauren out, she wanted Lauren out of the way anyway. But the minute she got an excuse to do it, which was her being a snitch, she went right after it and took them out. Now, fans are divided about what her real motivations were about by taking Lauren out. It was either because she really was a snitch and she was a risk, which in all sense, it makes sense. But then some say she got her out of the way because she was tired of Tariq being, paying her all the attention, and she wanted it. So when it comes down to it, even in a situation like this, I want to say she's going to still remain loyal to Tariq, and I know I'm taking a gamble. I know I'm taking a risk, but I think that most definitely Effie's going to hold it down, because at the end of the day, old girl loves Tariq. She probably messing with Kane, but deep down inside, she loves Tariq. Might be a situation where she's pregnant and don't know who the daddy is, but if we had to pick, I'm probably going to guess that if she's pregnant, and that's just a wild theory, don't come for me. If she's pregnant, I'm guessing that baby is a St. Patrick. You never really know, but we'll see how everything play with that, because right now I think Tariq is going to end up taking out Lauren on Effie's behalf, because right now with Lauren being the main person who wants to take Effie down, it will be Tariq who is able to get close enough to her to take her out and make sure she is not a threat whatsoever. By him taking out Lauren, he will effectively end the case and effectively end the threat, and everything will fall apart. And that's just pretty much the truth. But that's pretty much all I got to say in regards to that. I just want to say to all of you that it is your